Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again, and you're on the mic. So after the disappointment from towards the end of last week from the from the from the judge's decision and all that, I'm going to I'm going to do something a little bit more positive today. And help us take our mind out of it. Aside from that, of course, there was some other news that came out, anime-wise and Toonami-wise in particular. Um, so today's episode, I'm going to do a bit of a Toonami update to, at least let you know what's going on for the rest of the month here. Okay, so here we go. A Toonami update for today, October the 7th, 2019. As was announced a few weeks ago, starting this weekend on the 12th, the debut of the English dub of season 2 of One Punch Man and the English dub of Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba will be debuting this weekend. So the English dubs of the season 2 of Okay, so as I was saying, starting this weekend, the debut of season 2 of the English dub of One Punch Man and Demon Slayer, and the English dub of Demon Slayer are happening on Toonami. The schedule is as follows: at 11, Dragon Ball Super, which I believe they'll be rerunning the series. Okay, so as I was saying, starting at 11, Dragon Ball Super, which I believe they'll be rerunning the series. I think the final episode was this past Saturday. Then coming in at 11:30 is the debut, of course, of season 2 of the season 2 English dub of One Punch Man, followed by Dr. Stone at midnight, Fire Force at 12:30. Then, of course, Food Wars Shogeki no Soma is on at 1 a.m. Then coming into the 1:30 time slot will be Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. I know a lot of people have been watching the sub version. For those fans of the dub, already got some confirmation that in the two lead characters there, the brother and sister, Zach Aguilar is voicing the brother, and then the sister Nezuko is being voiced by Christina V. So I checked that out, and that is what's going on. So Demon Slayer is debuting at 1:30 this Saturday, and then Black Clover gets pushed back to 2 a.m., followed by Naruto Next Generation at 2:30, and Naruto Shippuden at 3. All three of these shows got pushed back a half hour. Lupin the Third, Part 5 is still in there at 3:30, and then My Hero Academia at 4. And that'll be the schedule for the next 2 weeks here, the 12th and the 19th. Then the final Saturday of October. This I think was just announced this past week. JoJo's Bizarre, the Goblin Wind arc of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure will debut. It'll be filling in the time slot that is currently going to Naruto Next Generation. So starting October 26th, the schedule will be as follows: at 11 o'clock, Dragon Ball Super; at 11:30, One Punch Man; at midnight, Dr. Stone; at 12:30, Fire Force; at 1 a.m., Food Wars Shogeki no Soma; 1:30, Demon Slayer; 2 a.m., Black Clover; JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Goblin Wind at 2:30; Naruto Shippuden at 3; Lupin the Third at 3:30, and My Hero Academia at 4. So so that's basically what's coming up for at least through the rest of October on Toonami, folks. So and I believe that schedule, as far as I know, on the 26th, there's no end date on it, so that might be until like further notice, until either one of the other shows runs its course, or if they, whatever else they decide to do. So with all that being, let's see. Let me check something here. Is there? Only 2. So guess I can guess, since we have a couple of new shows here, I guess I can talk about them for a few minutes. So for those of you that don't know let's say the plot of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, this will be debuting this Saturday, of course. Apparently ran earlier this year, subbed from April 6th to September 28th. So the sub version just finished just before just about a couple, I would say about a couple weeks before the dub version was to start. So here we go. Tanjiro Kamado is a kind-hearted and intelligent boy who lives with his family, making money by selling charcoal. Everything changes, though, when his family is attacked and slaughtered by demons, known in Japanese as Oni. Tanjiro and his sister Nezuko are the sole survivors of the incident. Nezuko has now become a demon, but still surprisingly shows signs of human emotion and thought. Tanjiro becomes a demon slayer to help his sister turn human again, and to prevent the same tragedy that happened to him and his sister from happening to others. Actually sounds like a pretty good story. They suffer a tragedy, and then they go out to try to prevent that tragedy from happening to others. It sounds like a good show. I really recommend you guys take a look at it. So anyways, after that, let's see. The other show that's going to be debuting on the 26th here. I'm sure most of you already know about One Punch Man. So, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. Let's see what that one's all about. Of course, that's the latest installment of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime. Let's see. And of course, it's the immediate precursor is Diamond is Unbreakable. Now, one of the other things I saw too in the voice cast here, let's see, among the main cast members, Philip Reich is doing the voice of Giovanna. Ray Chase, who currently also is the voice of Iwabe in Naruto and Boruto Naruto Next Generation, as well as Hanzo in the 2011 Viz Media dub of Hunter x Hunter. He's in there as Bruno Bucciarati, I believe. Sean Chiplock is voicing Guido Mata, and then Mark Lauer is voicing Leone Abacchio, and Narancia Ginga is Carly, who also is doing the voice of the older Iruka in Boruto Next Generation. Ezra Weiss is doing the voice of Panacotta Fugo. and also some guys who are coming back from previous series. Doug Erholtz is reprising his role as Jean-Pierre Polnareff from Stardust Crusader, from the Stardust Crusaders arc. And let's see, I think I did see a couple others. Yes, Matthew Mercer and Zach Aguilar will be reprising their roles from Diamond is Unbreakable. Matthew Mercer as Jotaro Kujo, and Zach Aguilar as Koichi Hirose. So for you Zach Aguilar fans out there, you'll have a chance to hear his voice in a couple animes on Toonami now, with Demon being the lead character in Demon Slayer, and then also reprising his role for Golden Wind here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Let's look at the plot of Golden Wind. Let's see how that one. Okay, so here we go. Set in 2001, 2 years after the events of Diamond is Unbreakable. Now, everybody probably remembers the end song of Diamond is Unbreakable is from Savage Garden's I Want You. So it'll be interesting what, will be kind of interesting what ending, what, maybe song from that time people will bring in to use as part of the show. So anyway, set in 2001, 2 years after the events of Diamond is Unbreakable, Koichi Hirose is sent to Italy and tasked by Jotaro Kujo to search for Giacomo Giovanna, an aspiring mafia gangster who is the son of Dio Brando. But as Dio possessed the body of Jonathan Joestar at time of his conception, Giacomo is technically a Joestar and takes more after them than the father he never knew. The series follows Giacomo as he joins the mafia organization Passione, moving up through the ranks with the intention of becoming its boss to improve his life in Italy. Very interesting. So using a power of a stand to basically become a mafia boss. Kind of an interesting, it's kind of funny how with some of the ways that they, come up with some of these stories and some of these arcs. This is, the subtitle here is Golden Wind, so JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind. So yeah, and it looks like Koichi, as I pointed out, is actually going to be. It looks like he's going to be a big part of the storyline here, in terms of searching out the main character. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes about. Another one sounds like it would be good to check out. So with that, let's see. Where are we at now? Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. So with that, you guys can check the links below if you want to contact me directly. My Twitter handle will be down there. I'm also promoting a bunch of the other dub companies. You guys check out their work. And as always, guys, and I hope you guys are also watching my voices profiles, because, I'm doing it in part for you to where you can learn more about other voice actors other than some of the Kickback voice actors or Funimation voice actors, because, Funimation is not the only game in town. So, you guys can, I'd highly recommend you check out some of these other dub companies, check out, the actors and actresses, voice actors and actresses who work for them. And maybe if you like their work enough, you can start contacting your local conventions and asking them to have these voice VAs come to your show, or come to your conventions and meet them in person. Um, I also have a couple of GoFundMe's, as well as that Umbrella Guys Indiegogo link up if you guys want to check those out. As always, never feel like you have to give. Okay. Nobody wants to see you guys go bankrupt over this. But if it's on your heart to do so, and you have the ability to, please consider donating. If you've already donated, please consider donating again. And if you can't donate, you can at least help spread the word. Now, granted, I know, particularly in Vic's case right now, we're kind of sitting and waiting to see if he does decide to appeal. I think most of us agreed, most if not all of us agree that he should appeal. He kind of got screwed here by the judge. I'm pretty sure, and it, I think now granted, I'm not a lawyer, but from what I understand, the evidentiary standard's different in a TCPA than an actual trial, and the judge was not following it. So, and I would be more willing to trust. I have more reason to believe Nick and Ty over all these clowns on law Twitter. And some of them say, "Well, I've had years and years," but you don't know but none of them really know the case. And I think a lot of them are influenced by the listen and believe BS of the Me Too movement. Okay? And that's what the Me Too movement is. It's a BS movement. But with that, anyways, if you like this content, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. As long, of course, as the comments are respectful, and respectful, I will usually reply. No harassment, no taunting, and also nothing nasty. Okay. I have deleted comments that I felt fall into any of those categories. They were harassing comments, they were taunting comments, or they were just outright nasty comments. I believe most of you know how to conduct yourselves, and for those of you who don't, you'll learn pretty quick that I won't tolerate it. So, but I would hope most people who come to watch my content are enjoying my content and finding it informative and, maybe somewhat helpful in some of this stuff. But with that, until tomorrow, guys. Bye.